back to something you said in your testimony that you've indicated that there's the possibility that unauthorized surveillance or spying occurred. And my question is maybe twofold. My question is, what is the basis for reaching that conclusion or a belief that something like that occurred? And what are the consequences for those who committed unauthorized surveillance?
Did you say that I said that it occurred?
You indicated, I think I tried to at least reflect on what your quote was, that you thought spying on a political campaign occurred in the course of an intelligence agency's investigation into Russian interference in 2016.
Well, I thought the question was, did I have any basis for saying that?
And I'm now asking what the basis is or what the facts are that lead you to that thought.
Okay, I am concerned about it, and I was asked about whether there was any basis for it, and I believe there is a basis for my concern, but I'm not going to discuss the basis.
And what's potential consequences for those who violated the law?
Well, it depends what the facts ultimately prove to be.
Which would be determined in a prosecution?
Possibly, but you know, there can be abuses that may not arise to the level of a crime, but that people might think is bad and want to put in rules or prophylaxes against it. I mean, I remember when there was a lot of people upset at the FBI, spying on or surveilling civil rights groups or anti-war groups or nuclear freeze groups and so forth. And as a result of that, there were a lot of safeguards built in. There were also concerns about surveilling reporters, and so safeguards have been put in. So it doesn't necessarily have to result in a criminal investigation or a finding of a crime. But part of my responsibility is to protect the civil liberties of the American people, and I think something that is important is that the law enforcement and intelligence agencies respect the limits on their powers.
I share that view with you, Mr. General, and am of the same generation in which those things occurred and were